for long periods of time. They did that in the days when they had the famine in Ireland, and they lived on potatoes. So I've just cut my potatoes up. I have a nice steel pot. I'm going to put a little bit of water for steam, not a lot, like literally just a couple of, no more than a quarter cup. And then I'll put the lid on, and then I'm going to put this on the stove and on a high heat. Once the lid is hot to touch, then turn it down. No peeking. It's like rice, right? No peeking. Leave the lid on. And then from there, you let it steam away for about an hour. And again, no peeking. So let me put this on the stove. And for me, I'm putting on a timer because I will forget, and I've done that where I totally forgot and then it scorched the bottom of the pan and burnt the potatoes or whatever vegetables. And you can use this method for any vegetables that you want to do. So that's potatoes on to boil, and then we're going to make our tofu. So what we want, so we want to marinate our tofu for about, overnight is best, but at least a few hours so that you get the flavors. And of course, I forgot to bring a dish for that. So we're going to use this dish here, trying to remember everything I need to bring with me. So what I'm going to do is put in the marinade ingredients right now. And I've got my measuring cup. So we have some tamari. You can use a soy sauce if you want. I prefer the flavor of tamari. So I've got about 3 tablespoons of tamari I'm going to put in. I'm putting my liquids in first. That's the tamari. And we've got some apple cider vinegar to have a little bit of acid with it, nice flavoring. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of that. And I will give you the recipe after. I'll have a link for you for where the recipe will be. And also, once the video is edited, I will pop that up too. So if you want to replay the video. And then I'm adding in some maple syrup, just a little bit, another good Canadian flavor. I was watching a cooking show and they were talking about how, I think it's Virginia is the place to go in the US for maple syrup. But there's lots in Canada, especially out east. And so what I'm looking for is this lid to be hot to touch. And once it's hot to touch, it's not quite there, then I'm going to turn it down. So you don't have to add the maple syrup,